Hi guys, how's everyone doing on this fine Sunday afternoon? It's pretty gloomy where I live, so it's been kind of a blah day, and I decided to make another video. One I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is how to heal yourself of ovarian cysts. So this is for the ladies. I'm going to tell you my personal story with ovarian cyst and how and exactly what I used to save myself a surgery and some medication that probably wouldn't have been good for me. So here is my story. My mother and my older sister both have had several occurrences of ovarian cyst. And if you don't know what an ovarian cyst is, it is basically a growth, like a water-filled sac of fluid. I don't know what fluid, but it's on your ovaries, or I think it can be like on your fallopian tubes, just places like that. And it's caused because of a hormone imbalance in the body. So that is how they grow. Now, as I said, my mom and my sister have both had a few instances of these ovarian cysts, and both of them went and had the ovarian cyst cut off or burned off. I'm not sure exactly what they do. I think they burn them off. But needless to say, it's a surgical procedure and there are risks involved. And I felt pretty lucky because I had never had anything like that until I was like 28 years old, and I was living in Hawaii at the time, and I had a lot of stress in my life at that time. And there was a golf course that I would always run on. And one afternoon I was running and I noticed that my side was kind of aching. Just felt like maybe a cramp or something. And so I kind of just shrugged it off and thought, maybe I'm just running too hard, or maybe I did some crunches and it's hurting or whatever. But a week later, it was still hurting me and it had gotten worse. And it was actually tender when I would touch it. So at that point I was like, okay, this is freaking me out. I need to go to a doctor and see what the hell is going on. So I went in to the doctor, and from that point on, the story just gets crazy because I am the kind of person, and my brother makes fun of me so bad for this, but I hate to have something physically wrong with me. It just tears me up, freaks me out. Unless it's something normal like a cold or something I know what it is. But when it is like a question mark and I'm in pain and people are doing tests on me or something, I'm just not in a good place. So that's what happened. They told me they're going to need to do an ultrasound to discover what that is. And this was a vaginal ultrasound. So they actually go inside you and wave a wand around to find what they're looking for. So it's ultra invasive. I was there by myself, no friends, no anyone. And it had to be, of course, like a good looking younger like nurse. So it was just awkward as hell. And finally he finds it and he shows me on the screen that it is the size of a golf ball. Now, that's a pretty large cyst, okay? That's significant. And of course I'm like, holy shit, freaking out, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And they're not making it any better because they're telling me they want to like rush me into surgery right there and that they need to get this out of me right away. And I'm like, whoa, hold up, everyone, just hold the phone. I came here alone, okay? I have no family on this island, and I was not prepared for surgery today, I mean, for me, like, I like to know in advance if I'm going to be put out, if someone's going to give me anesthesia. It's not like, oh, by the way, we're going to do surgery on you. How would that be, you know? I don't work well with those kind of surprises. So I was like, I'm just going to go now. I'm just going to go home. I think that I can work this out myself. Thanks. And they're like scaring the hell out of me. Of course, that's what they do. You know, you don't want to be walking around with this. What if it bursts? It could make you infertile, all these scare tactics. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take my chances. See ya. So I left. And I went home, and I'm a huge researcher, so I just researched for hours, found out what causes it, found out that actually coffee, any type of caffeine, so it could be chocolate or anything like that, exasperates it. So it creates an acidic environment. Once again, the acidic thing causes so many problems in the human body. So coffee is a no-no, and I was drinking loads of coffee at the time. I had a really hard cleaning job, and I had to be up really early, and I was just like, you know, coffee maniac. So I stopped that, cut that shit out right there, and then I was like, what else can I cut out of my diet? And I was so far from a vegan at that point, so, you know, but I found out dairy is also along the lines of acidic and creates havoc in your body. So I cut out all dairy for that point of time. And then I was like, well, there's got to be something else I can take. I mean, I've cut things out, but there's just got to be, you know, something actually, like a supplement I actually need to take. So I discovered, ta-da, Dong Quai. I wish I could do the jaw sound right now. Okay, so this herb is a Chinese herb. It's ancient. I love that word. It just makes it sound so awesome. An ancient Chinese herb. And it's also known as female ginseng, and it's also known as Chinese angelica. So you may not see it at the store as Dong Quai. You might see it as female ginseng. You might see it as Chinese angelica. For me, like, I was making sure that I had the right shit. So I was like, it better say Dong Quai. Okay. And then I want to let you know it's so freaking cheap. It was like under $10. So what do you think that surgery would have cost me? I mean, I didn't have health insurance. Are you kidding me? That would have been a hefty little bill there. So just no coffee, no dairy. Take this. You want to take, like, let's see, 2 capsules a day. All right. No, actually it says 2 capsules 3 times daily. So I would say if you have cysts, go by the actual guidelines. But if you don't have cysts and you just want to balance your hormones and you want to prevent anything like that from happening, then you could probably do 2 a day. Very important for you to know this, okay? Do not stop this video yet. You don't want to take this while you're bleeding, okay? While you're on your cycle. The reason being is this actually can create a heavier flow. It causes your blood vessels to dilate, I guess. So when you're actually bleeding, the day you start, stop taking this, okay? Just for that week. And then when you're with the last day of it, you can resume taking these again every single day. It is amazing. It took my cyst that was the size of a golf ball away in, like, I don't even know. It couldn't have been more than 2 weeks, okay? And I noticed relief within the first 3 or 4 days. It started to feel like it was shrinking. It wasn't as sore. And I kept taking this stuff faithfully for at least 2 months just to make sure. And now what I do, I have never had them reoccur ever. But what I do is I take a couple, like maybe once a week or when I think of it, just a little bit of a maintenance, put some in the body. But this stuff is amazing. Chinese women faithfully take it. At least the old school ones do. It's been something that's been praised for years and years and years. It also helps you maintain your youthful looks. And that's partly due to the hormone balancing, because that's a big part of aging, is not producing the right hormones and not having them in balance. So Dong Quai really helps with that. And I can't say enough good things about it. I'm so grateful every day that I trusted it and tried it, because it saved me from that very expensive, invasive, and probably painful procedure. And you just don't want people inside your body doing unnecessary stuff, because it could create other problems. So take back control of your body and realize that you have so much power over it and over your own healing process. And you really can heal yourself of so many things. Nature has provided so many answers for us. So trust in those answers and do your own research and find those things. Use your intuition to direct you towards the right cure for you. It just brings me so much pleasure to help people actually heal themselves and help themselves. And for me, to teach someone how to empower themselves is just like what I'm all about. It's 100% my purpose. So this information is free. Do with it what you will. Maybe you have sisters or a mother or friend that's had these issues, so please share this video with them. And if you like this video and this information, please give me a thumbs up and just take a second to subscribe to me. It helps me so much. Thank you guys. Bye.